About myself. In this video, I want to tell you the number one reason that relationships fail. And it might surprise you. Matter of fact, I'm sure it will. See, relationships don't fail because of sex, they don't fail because of money, and they don't even fail because of infidelity. The number one reason that relationships fail is because of the communication about those things. See, what's the difference between problems that get resolved and problems that create bitterness and resentment that never goes away? The problem is that the ones that cause bitterness and resentment are ones that never get communicated with effectively. So here's what happens. One partner does something. The offended partner doesn't have the vulnerability or the courage to communicate about it honestly. Or the one who offended doesn't have the vulnerability or the courage to communicate about it honestly. And oftentimes, instead of communicating honestly and openly and vulnerably, here's what so often happens. It's accusation met with accusation. So I accuse you of doing something terrible, and instead of responding, you just accuse me back. Very soon, you're not even talking about the issue anymore. You're talking about 1,000 other issues. Now, what if instead, in the midst of a difficult situation, let's say it's your sex life, and let's say you're a woman and your guy isn't satisfying you. Well, if you communicated that in a loving way, in the modality that he understands, and without challenging his ego, and if he then responded in like kind, then instead of your relationship being hurt by this, it actually is strengthened. Because couples that can talk about difficult things and do so effectively are indomitable. They're invincible. Because we all have these vulnerabilities and these insecurities. It's the ability to talk about them in a safe environment that creates unity, that creates a bond that's very difficult to break. So in your relationship, whether you're trying to get back with someone or whether you're in a relationship now, give much attention to your communication. It is the source of failure or success for whatever relationship you're in.